Namaste, Namaha Te. I bow with reverence to God in you, your God in you. Namaste. Okay, friends, I welcome you all today to this 20th session of our meditations. Before we move ahead, let me request you a small little favor. Please give a feedback on the 20 sessions that have been conducted till date in terms of their content and in terms of their presentation. You can write your feedback in the comments to this video, or you can write your feedback if you are watching it on YouTube. Write your comments out there, or if you are watching it on LinkedIn, put your comments there also. This video is available on all these three platforms. These comments will help me in formulating the next set of 20 meditations, which we will start next Saturday onwards. But this 4 or 5 days will give me a mass of inputs from you, a feedback from you, which will help in refining it further. I thank each one of you who have watched the previous videos, and we have got very good response, which means that the message that I am trying to convey is reaching you, and please let me know whether that was beneficial to you or not. Okay, we are today doing the concluding part of our meditation on inroads into the heart. We did two set of people yesterday. First was on our parents, and second one was our best friend. These two set of people, the friends and the near and dear ones, they give you so much of love that almost 80% of your heart is filled with their love. So in a way, yesterday we have repaired 80% of our heart. Today we will do a very important and intense part of meditation. We've done the good part of it. Today we will do the challenging part of it. Today we will encounter two more sets of people. One is the strangers, and second, those who have given you hurt. These two set of people occupy 20% of our heart, but they do a damage to the entire ecosystem of our mind. We need to address these two people. Today we will address them. The strangers are easy to address. It is those who have given us hurt, and these days this hurt could be someone who misused us, or someone who abused us, or someone who used us to further his own agenda, or they could be people who have been in our lives and have caused a hurt to us in terms of making a kind of a used they used us in some form or the other. They used us. And then there is one third kind of people these days. They are the ones who don't align to your political view, or you don't align to their political view. Now this kind of people could be a TV egghead. It could be an old childhood friend who has, primarily because his political views and your political views don't match, stop talking to you. You are incensed with this kind of a giving a ignore. So all these small things, they though occupy only 20% of the heart, but they damage the entire ecosystem. Let us get into the meditation session today, because today's session is going to be very intense, and it is the one which we need the most. We need to cure and repair our heart from the damage of insults we think have been inflicted on us. Our parents gave us immense love, our friends gave us immense love, but these two set of people, they cause a lot of damage. So let us start with how we started yesterday, and let us start from where we left yesterday. Rub your hands together very softly and very gently. What are you feeling? Focus on the feeling. Feeling gentle, feeling softness of the hands, and now focus on your mind. What are you feeling? Memories rushing. Let everything settle down. Touch the forefinger with the thumb very gently, and bring them and place them on your knees if you are sitting cross-legged, or on your thighs if you are sitting on a chair. Just place them softly. What are you feeling in your thighs? The touch of the back of the hand. Yes. Okay. Take a deep breath in. Release. When you release all the tensions of the face, the neck, and the shoulders. Take 2-3 deep breaths in and feel your face, your neck, and your shoulders. Now very gently close your eyes. Feel the calmness of your mind. How calm your mind has become. How is your breath doing? Focus on your belly. Is it rising and falling? What are you feeling at the navel? Come up, get into your heart. Get into the feeling that your parents were sitting in front of you, smiling. Your mother's smile, again hitting directly into your heart. They both get up and move. What are you feeling on your back between your shoulder blades? Your mother's hand? Yes. This hand pulls you away from danger and pushes you into action, and gives a small little tap on your head when you do something stupid. Your best friend comes in, sits on the same chair. His smile has a different meaning. Waves at you. Both of you smile at each other. He also gets up and moves away. Now feel how much your heart is full of love. Ensure that it is more than 80%. The entire heart is now full of love. And now a stranger walks in from the right, sits on the chair in front of you. What is your feeling? There is no feeling. There may be suspicion, there may be a little of apprehension, there may be a little of fear. These are the only three things that strike us when we encounter a stranger. Cover all the three things with the love of your parents. Embrace them the way your mother picked you up in her lap when you were young, and the way she tugged you, the way she smilingly loved you, and through her eyes filled you with love and nourishment. Invoke the same love inside your heart. Now look at the stranger. Is there fear? No. Is there suspicion? No. Everything has vanished. You are looking with love towards the stranger. Whatever he asks, your answer will be marinated in love. The stranger sees this thing, he gets up and moves away. Your heart gets repaired by another 10%. Make it a promise to yourself that when you meet a stranger, you will fill your heart with love, and that love will start radiating. This radiating love will disarm the stranger of all his bad intentions. You are alert and you are full of love. What are you feeling in your entire body now? You are feeling energy, you are feeling energized, you are feeling warmth. Catch hold of the warmth. Make it stronger. Make it stronger by filling your heart with more love. You fill your heart with more love by recalling the love of your parents and your friends. The more you recall, the more love gets uncovered and it comes in your awareness. It is already there, your awareness is not there, it is clouded. And now walks in the obnoxious personality who has been causing discomfort in you and invoking anger in you. He comes and he sits on the chair. Do you approve of him? No. Look into your heart. The feeling that comes in your heart is a reflection of the personality sitting in front of you. That is what was his intention. His intention was to invoke anger in you. His intention was to invoke insecurity in you. Feel the anger and insecurity that has come in you because the person sitting in front of you. Now do a switch. What you do is you jump into the mind of this person sitting in front of you and let him come and enter your body. So you are looking at two worlds. One is yourself from outside and second is this person from inside. What all are the feelings in your heart now? You realize that this person is also suffering. He has his own set of poisons inside him. His heart does not have the kind of love that you have. If he is throwing fear at you, it is primarily because he is afraid inside. He is doing his best to remove that fear. You also realize that his own security is at stake. That is why he is making you insecure. You realize his political alignment has got nothing to do with your political alignment. They are his emotions. Things appeal to him. His emotions got entrapped there. The way your emotions got entrapped somewhere else. This has got nothing to do with you or your world or with him and his world. What he is doing is his survival. You realize and you become aware of a lot of things inside his head. Probably his friends and his parents would not come and shower love in him. Or if they showered, his own convictions clouded that transmission. His own fear of survival is making him do things which you feel are obnoxious. Jump back into your own body. Now look at this obnoxious person. He is no more obnoxious. He is a child who's afraid. Is this the feeling? Yes. This is the feeling that gets invoked. He is a small little child who is afraid. That is why he is crying. That is why he is throwing tantrums. That is why he is hurling abuses left, right, and center. So what you do? You tell him, I am aware of your sufferings. Imagine him sitting, staring at you, and you tell him, I am aware of your sufferings. The hate in his eyes vaporizes. Look at his eyes. And second thing you tell him, I unconditionally love you. I shower my love on you. May you get healed. And you absorb all his sufferings into you. The moment those sufferings come into you, they become your silver balls. Your heart gets repaired by this very small act of yours. I am aware that you are suffering. I absorb your sufferings and I love you. Can you feel the person crying? Yes, he is crying. He gets up, bows to you, and moves away. Your heart is healed. You have let go the hurt this person has given you. You have transformed that energy of hurt into unconditional love towards this person. You have helped yourself. Now call in the second person. There may be 1,000 such people. Someone who has misused you and abused you. Again, look into his eyes and enter his mind, his heart. Again, what you see? Garbage all around. You see his own sufferings. You see his own fears. You see his fears of being attached to his own ego. come back into your own body. From your heart, now again you look at him and you tell him, I am aware of your sufferings. Take a deep breath in, absorb all his sufferings, make him pure. Let the black cloud on his heart come into you and get converted into diamonds. The transformational factory is inside of you. Realize that this person is not aware of that process. So his suffering comes into you, and then you open your heart and say, I love you unconditionally. Open your heart to him. Do you feel your heart opening? Right in front of your chest, coming out, opening the door, and showering love on him. Can you see him crying? Yes. You see a lot of regret in him. Come back, look into your own heart. It is cleared. If you have 3 such people, 4 such people, call each one of them into a separate meditative session. Become aware of their sufferings mentally as a visualization. Absorb their sufferings and shower love on them. Your own heart becomes absolutely repaired. Now, only thing that is in your heart is love. Extreme love. Unconditional love. Can you feel that? The moment you feel that, a smile gets pasted on your face. Even if you try to wipe out that smile, it will not be wiped out. It is a smile from inside. Take a deep breath in, and in this blissful state of extreme love, let us come back to our day-to-day world. Straighten your index fingers very slowly. Do you feel some tension out there? Yes. Straighten your thumbs and bring your hands palms facing each other, just next to your chest, with a very little gap between them, and without touching each other. Focus all your attention on your palms. Do you feel the heat? You can feel the heat and the energy between the 2 palms. Roll that energy very slowly like a ball of cotton without touching the hands. Keep on moving up. Move up from your neck up to nose, and when the arms are in level with your eyes, put your arms very slowly on your eyes. Ensure not a speck of light enters your eyes except this pure, pristine, highest level of concentrated energy which was accumulated on your hands. Let all of that move in and nourish your entire body with immense unconditional love. Feel your body pulsating with love. Very slowly bring your palms down, put them in your lap, and very slowly open your eyes. Congratulations! You have repaired your heart of all the negatives. You have repaired your heart and you are ready to share your love with the parents, with the friends, with strangers, with obnoxious people. They are no more obnoxious. With this, we come to the end of today's session. As requested earlier, please give your feedback and we shall meet again next Saturday, same time on the same channel. Namaste.